The basics of collaboration have not changed all that much because people still want to get in contact with each other. What has changed, I think, is in two dimensions. First is mobility. People are able to collaborate wherever they are, whenever they want to now, using whatever device they want. And the second thing is the huge growth in information. There's so much information available now, people have got access to anything and anything they want to get at, and they can do it while they're mobile. I think the changes in collaboration we'll see will come about through new applications and perhaps new ways of working. In terms of new application, I think Microsoft Teams is a good example of it. It's less formal perhaps than email, and it meshes well with the kind of collaboration that people have today, where they have teams that flex and join all the time. We have a very chatty interchange of information, and where you have people wanting to have access to all different kinds of information presented through a single interface. So it's a good example. Apart from that, I think mobility will continue to be a really big thing. And I think you're going to see more intelligence being built into applications so that people, instead of having to go and look for information, they'll have more information presented directly to them. Collaboration technologies have been with us for over 20 years, so there's nothing really different in collaboration technology. But what is different is that as we move from the era of on-premises applications to cloud applications, the greater integration and almost the fabric that exists in the cloud makes it easier for engineers to build new ways of presenting information and making that information available to users. To me, the workplace of the future is all about taking advantage of some of the new technologies that are available to us right now. And you're looking at things like devices, applications, and especially networks. So hopefully better devices, more intelligent devices, working with better, more intelligent applications, and leveraging the incredible network speeds that we have now will give us the ability to address maybe some of those poor work-life balance issues that we've had over the years. The second promise I'd see is increased intelligence. We have so much information today that we need help to understand and comprehend what's important in all that information. And I see the use of AI and some of those technologies will help us understand that and use that information better. I think the biggest challenge that any organization faces moving to anything called the workplace of the future is figuring out what it is for that company. See, every company is different. They have different goals, they have different locations, different employee bases, different technologies that they're using today, different technologies that they may want to use in the future. So I think it's really important that they have a plan and that the plan takes all those factors into account. And once they know what workplace of the future means for that company, then they can figure out how they're going to get there. Well, one of the things I think that we should get in the future is greater insight into how we work to help us work better. I mean, if you look at some of the information that's gathered in these graph databases, they definitely help us understand how we work, what we spend time, what our time sinks are. So, for example, if I look at a week and I see that I've worked 15 hours outside normal working hours, I can think of why I did that. What caused it, and reflect that maybe I could do a little bit better. I mean, some of that time is clearly spent working with people in the United States or different time zones, but in other cases I just do it because I'm working. And so that asks the question, why are you working at that rate? What could I be working smarter? So I'm looking for more intelligence and looking for more insight to help me as a person work better.